Hello viewers, welcoming you all. Well, now today I'd like to discuss with you something called a very important formation of planets, which we called Yog in astrology. Today I'd like to discuss with you Gaj Kesri Yoga. See, Gaj Kesri Yoga is one of the important yogas which can be found. It's quite often found in number of horoscopes which comes for reading to us. But how come in one Gaj Kesri Yoga a person is just you can say a district magistrate, whereas in another Gaj Kesri Yog, somebody is a minister in a state or in a parliament. So there are differences. Let me first explain you what is Gaj Kesri Yog. See, basically, Gaj Kesri Yog is nothing but if Jupiter is placed in angles from the moon, a Gaj Kesri Yog is formed in your horoscope chart. See, for that, you open your natal chart, that is your main chart. In that, check where the Jupiter and moons are placed. If Jupiter is placed 1 4th, 7th, or 10th, then the moon, then Gaj Kesri Yoga is formed. It's a very important yoga which confer on an individual wealth, status, reputation in the society, high position, and all the luxury comforts in the life, including very good vehicles as well. See what happened. Now, how come one Gaj Kesi yoga is different from other? I think it's clear to you how Gaj Kesi yoga is formed. That is, if Jupiter in the natal chart is placed 1, 4, 7th or 10th house, then the moon Gaj Kesi yoga is formed. In this Gaj Kesi yoga, Jupiter and the moon are the two main planets which form this yoga. Now, see if we look at the Scorpio ascendant, that is ascendant number 8. In that case, Jupiter and Moon both are Yoga Karak planet. So, if in a Scorpio ascendant, Gajkesi Yoga is formed, definitely it will be more beneficial to an individual than formed in the other charts. Now, I'll say Cancer. See, in case of Cancer, the ascendant is Moon itself, but Jupiter is the owner of the sixth and the ninth house. So here you can see the power of Jupiter to an extent got reduced. Similarly, we will check other horoscopes with a different ascendant as well. Now, what happened? See, wherever Jupiter or Moon is placed, in whichever sign they are placed, that is important. If Jupiter and Moon are exalted, that's too good. If they are debilitated, then definitely the power will be reduced. If Jupiter or Moon are under the influence of more and more benefic planet like Venus, Mercury, so again the power of the Gajkesi yoga is increased. If the Jupiter or the Moon are under the influence or direct influence of or direct influence due to aspect, conjunction, or due to due to retrograde the Rahu Ketu, then power will get further reduced. See what happened. Now another important thing is, if I say in my horoscope there is a Gajkesi Yog, then why I am not rich? That's important question often people ask, that so many astrologers told them that Gajkesi Yog is there, then why they are not rich? See, even if Yog is there, for the fructification of yoga you require time. That is the Mahadasha of the Jupiter or the Moon, or whenever the antardasha of this planet comes under any other mahadasha, then also you will get desired results. Say if somebody is born in mahadasha of Venus, see after Venus sun will come, then the moon will come, definitely the person will be enjoying the mahadasha in his young age, so he will have all the desired results. Now another, if a person is, say you say he got born in Mercury, if he got born in Mercury, then he will see the Mahadasha of Saturn, after that Ketu, after that your Venus, after that Sun, and then Moon. Though the Gaj Kesi Yoga is there in the horoscope, but Mahadasha will come in the old age, so person will not be able to enjoy the benefits from the yoga which he thinks he should, though he is entitled. But the birth timings are such that bhogadasha means whatever you have bhoged in your previous birth. So and accordingly that ways it will not be able to give the result, because you will not be having a dasha. See, remember one thing, for any yoga to get fructified, you required Mahadasha or Antardasha of that particular planet which is forming that yoga. That's very important. You see, it's my series of the yoga where I'll be explaining to you various different kinds of yoga. But for the the fructification of yoga, dasha is very important. It's very necessary because unless the transit come, how can you expect a yoga to get fructified? So I'd like to repeat again at the last, the Jupiter should be in the 1 4 7 and 10 from the moon. Then only the Gajkesi yoga is formed. It will get fructification more and more in the Mahadasha and Antardasha of Jupiter and the moon. Secondly, thirdly, the more auspicious planets have influence over these Jupiter and moon, the more strengthened the Gajkesi yoga is formed. Number four, if the planet in itself is a yoga karak in that particular natal chart, that is like in Scorpio I said, in Cancer I told you, so definitely the result will be more fruitful. If moon is the honor of the sixth house or eighth house or 12th house, so even if yoga Gaj Kesri yoga is formed, the result will not be up to a desired level. I hope you are liking my videos. Thank you.